Red light. Hi guys, today we are taking a break from The Haunting of Hill House. And only a short break to introduce another show to the channel, Squid Game, episode 1. When I first watched the trailer, I wasn't initially interested in watching this show because it looked like it could be similar to The Hunger Games, but a Korean version. When The Hunger Games came out, I didn't really have a lot of interest in watching those movies either, and I never did. That said, if you guys want me to watch those on this channel, let me know. But my friend asked me if I'd seen it, and I told him no, I hadn't, and explained why, and he said, well, forget that, dude, just watch the show. So here I am. I'm gonna watch the show at his request, and hopefully you guys will join along. We're at least gonna watch episode 1, see how that goes. Maybe if we can get some likes on the video and some views, and you guys want to see episode 2, we'll continue along with this in parallel to The Haunting of Hill House. But yeah, all I know of this show is that it's Korean. People are playing childhood games, and apparently a lot of people die during these games. If you're enjoying these reactions, hit like and subscribe, and maybe even check out the Patreon link in the description below. Green light.
이거 뭐야? 나 주는 거야?
네 오늘 가영이 생일인 건 알지?
Who's that?
가영이 가가 치킨 저거 안 하나?
애 치킨만 먹여? 생일인데 선물이라도 하나 사줘야지. 좀만 더 줘봐.
돈 없다?
아니, 돈이 왜 없어?
Why don't you have your own money?
내가 대리 뛴 것도 다 갖다 줬잖아.
아이고
okay.
그까는 뭐 돈 너 대출 받은 한 달 이자도 안 된다. 아이고.
아 그걸 이렇게 살아서 다 못 갚어. 그러니까 쓸 거 좀 쓰고 살자.
아이고.
That's kind of short-term thinking. She still gave him more money.
아 그건 좀 그만해. 그리고.
And he bitches at her.
엄마.
맨날 허리 아프다면서 몇 푼이 나온다고 그래.
Making enough to give you money. Secret stash. Oh, kinda.
아니 내 생일 맞는데.
He doesn't know his own pin. Oh, it's her card.
니네 엄마가 드디어 날 버렸대.
So she gave him money and he took her card.
아씨. 야, 한 번 더 틀리면 거래 정지야. 생각 잘해. 뭐 다른 거 없어?
Make it a good one.
뭐했어? 오늘 우리 딸 생일.
Oh, it's his daughter.
너희 내가 나보다 손녀를 더 끔찍히 챙긴다니까.
Her granddaughter's probably not stealing money from her and took it to go gamble. Good Lord. Karma should make him lose. Yeah, there you go. Don't bet on anything you're not in control of.
아, 거기 빨리 좀 합시다 좀. 해봐요. 아, 당신 뭐?
제발 나 좀 가만히 내버려둬. 생각 좀 하게.
He's like, damn. He was being a nagging little something, you know? Like, bro, back off. Is he gonna win? Or lose at the last second? I mean, you feel good for him for winning, but he still sucks for stealing money, right?
아빠가 저기 학원 앞으로 데리러 갈게. 뭐 치킨? 야, 그런 거 말고 더 비싼 것도 괜찮아. 먹고 싶은 거 있으면 다 적어놔. 어?
Why are we acting like fried chicken is not something you would want to eat?
야, 오랜만이네. 야, 잡아.
괜찮아? 아 미안해.
Running for his life, but still stopped to make sure she was okay.
잠시만요.
So it's like he's not all bad.
돈 있어.
Oh, he owes him money.
근데 왜 독혔어?
Should have known.
아유 자식 기특하네. 그래서 얼마 있는데?
400이야. 일단 이거 받으시고 나머지는 제가 다음 달까지 꼭.
Oh, he get pickpocketed? Yeah. Damn.
괜찮아요, 학생?
She's slick.
봐봐.
Everybody's stealing money though.
아이고.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
68에 들어와서 돈이 정말 여기 있었거든요.
Had money is not have money.
갚을게, 정말이에요. 갚을게요.
아, 새끼. 아, 맘 약해지게 왜 울고 지랄이야. 여기 지장 찍어. 다음 달까지 못 갚으면 여기 신장 하나라. 여기 왜 싫어?
아니요. 예, 알겠습니다.
I mean, I guess even if you're broke, yeah, your organs are still worth money.
인주.
That's an interesting take on loan sharking.
아, 거기 나오네. 자연산 인주.
All natural ink. It's organic.
아, 예.
그래 거기 몸가수 잘해.
1 month.
선생님. 저 죄송한데 10,000원만 빌려주시면 안 될까요?
The balls on this guy.
죄송한데 아까 드린 10,000원 좀.
I'm guessing they didn't give him any money. But she did. That was nice of her. And now he's gambling again to win a prize for his daughter. This guy. Trying to do the right things, but trying to get there the wrong way the whole time.
그렇게 생각 없이 아무거나 집으니까 안 되죠.
너 좀 뽑냐?
Nice. Although, why didn't he just ask him if he could buy one of his? Maybe because it's more fun to win. This must be his daughter.
아 이거
There I am with that
이거
quickness.
왕모기한테 물린 거야.
싸움하는 건 아빠 자유인데 맞고 다니지는 마.
아빠가 미안해.
He's not fooling her.
어제 엄마랑 새아빠랑 스테이크하우스 갔었어.
That might burn a little bit, huh?
아 그랬구나.
I would have preferred chicken when I was a kid.
근데
Give me
난
fried
떡볶이가
chicken.
훨씬 더 맛있어. 엄마가 이런 거 불량식품이라고 못 먹게 하거든.
She's sweet. She's trying to make him feel better.
아 맞다. 아빠가 가영이 생일 선물 사왔지롱.
What the? You didn't know what you were winning, huh? Explain this.
야 너 알지? 여자도 요즘 무대 많이 하는.
It's a good attempt.
앞으로 이들이 살아갈 세상은 남자 여자가 다 똑같이 평등한 세상이야.
That is what equalizes them. On a physical level, anyway. From threats.
아이 불까지 나오네.
All women should own a gun.
야 진짜
How's that?
아빠야. 그치? 어? 야 그럼 이거 너 더 클 때까지 아빠가 갖고 있어야겠다.
그걸로 담배는 피지 말고.
아빠 담배 끊었어.
He's not getting it past her.
담배는 꼭 끊고 내년 생일에는 진짜 좋은 선물을 사줄게.
내년?
너 작년 생일 생각해봐. 우리들 금방 생일 됐지? 내년 생일도 금방 와.
Came around quickly, yes, but it takes a long time when you're going, especially as a kid. A year is
아니야.
forever. She looked disappointed about something else,
1,000원어치만
though.
더 주세요.
왜 이렇게 늦게 데려와? 얘 옷도 얇게 입었는데. 그러게 내가 차로 데리러 간다고 했잖아.
아 그만하자. 애 생일이다. 아 근데 여기 엘리베이터까지 업고 갈게.
버릇돼. 내려.
A bad habit being carried by your dad to the front door or the elevator. All right, mixed feelings on this guy. He seems nice enough, but he does some shady shit. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but thievery ain't good. Hello.
선생님, 잠깐 시간 좀.
No.
제가 오늘 선생님에게 그 좋은 기회를 드리고자.
No shit. You get yourself shot doing something like that.
불교 믿으니까 귀찮게 하지 말고 저리 가라고.
저랑 게임 한번 하시겠습니까?
Be more creepy.
뭐야, 잡상이냐? 아저씨 사정도 지금 딱해 보이긴 하는데 내가 지금 아저씨
저랑 딱지치기를 하셔서 한 번 이기실 때마다 10만 원을 드리겠습니다.
100,000 won. I really need that currency calculator.
10만 원을 준다고?
반대로 제가 이기면 저에게 10만 원을 주시면 됩니다.
Why would you do that? You know he doesn't have 100,000 won. Unless it's not very much
선봉을
money, but still.
양보하겠습니다.
If it's not, he would be excited about this, would he? Eh. Give me a little space. Oh, he got power.
돈이 없으세요?
You know he doesn't.
그럼 몸으로 때우시면 됩니다.
What?
몸으로 해? 너 이 새끼 뭐야?
뺨 한 대 10만 원 까드립니다.
That was a swift little smack, though, huh?
한 판 더 해.
He's like, I can take a smack. Now we can keep playing. He's just losing over and over again. Those slap sound effects are nice. You know that is hurting now. Ooh. You got it.
너 이리 와. 나 면상이래. 이씨. 너 이거 안 놔, 이 새끼?
10만 원입니다.
He just wanted to slap him back.
축하드립니다.
Okay, so he kept playing.
선생님, 이런 거 며칠만 하시면
Hopefully he
큰 돈을
got
벌 수
better.
있습니다. 성예윤 씨, 오늘 신체 포기각서 쓰셨죠? 이름 성기훈 47세, 최종학력 대한공업고등학교. 전직
This guy knows everything about him. You think he works for
모두 실패하고 현재 대리기사로 일하고 있어. 3년
the
전
loan shark
부모와의
guys?
사이에 10살 딸이 있어요.
or is this
현재
a
채무액
different
사채
organization?
1억 6천, 은행 대출 2억 5천 5백.
Okay, so hundreds of million won.
누구야?
빈자리가 얼마 안 남았습니다.
He works for Sony PlayStation. Just missing an X on that card. Yeah, he's serious. You know he's got the money.
아니에요. 아이 근데 술 안 마셨는데도 막 취한 것 같네.
No, he's money drunk.
노름하냐?
아이 노름한 거 아니거든요.
Liar.
내가 진짜로 내 힘으로 번 거거든요. 상우는 요즘 뭐 하나? 회사 잘 다녀요?
외국에 출장 갔다.
에이, 싸가지 없는 새끼. 어머니도 알지?
You call him an
새끼 서울대
ungrateful
다
punk
났다면요.
to
내가
what I'm
어렸을
assuming is his
때부터
mother
학교를 데리고 다녔잖아. 이 자식.
and took credit
대학하고
for his
취직하고.
success.
쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고 너 이거 가지고 얼른 집에 가.
She's like, I'm tired of
술집으로 새지
listening to you.
말고.
Get out of here.
자, 잔돈은 됐어요.
12,000원이다 이놈아.
He underpaid her? Is that what she's insinuating?
배고파? 응?
It's like he's
여보, 너 남기면 안 된다.
not great
이거
to
입 맞아서
those he
번 돈으로 산
knows
거야.
and goes out of his way to help those he doesn't. Interesting guy.
난참 바보다. 자, 엄마 용 떴어. 아, 받아.
So you selling drugs? You hooking?
니 또 노름했나?
You gambling?
아니야.
너 어디서 이 남의 돈 훔쳤니?
아, 노름도 아니고 훔친 것도 아니고.
You did gamble.
내 손, 어?
And you
내
stole
얼굴,
that
내
morning from her.
몸뚱아리를 진짜 죽도록 버는 거라고.
니 가영이 지키는 삶이겠나?
저녁도 사주고 선물도 하나 사주고.
가영이가 니한테 별말 없더나
무슨 말?
아니 지금 애랑 새 남편이랑 내년에 뭐 다 미국으로 간다
awesome.
하더라.
And weren't telling Dad, huh?
내년 생일에는 진짜 좋은
That's why she
선물
was so
사줄게.
bummed out about next year.
가영 약속.
I mean,
미국?
even if he's not a great dad,
그래.
that's,
그 남자가 뭐
you know,
미국으로 직장을
dad.
옮겨가. 저그들 식구 다 같이 미국으로 들어간다대. 네 시방 먹고 먹으러 밥에 넘어가네? 어?
for real.
너가 아는 찾아야 할 거 아이가.
애를 어떻게 찾아?
Be better.
도장 찍을 때 벌써 얘기 다 끝난 건데.
저 법정 안다커는 총각이 그러는데 애 아바이가 알을 키울 경제적인 그런 것만 된다고 보면은 알을 찾을 수 있다 카대.
Make some money, man.
다 까먹고 니랑 뭐 말도 영영 안 통할 끼고 영영 남대필인 기다.
Yeah.
어?
Yeah, time to figure some shit out. That's not cool though. Mom and new guy just peace to a country on the other side of the planet. Crazy. You got no other choice at this point.
안녕하십니까?
저 낮에 명함 받은 사람인데요.
게임에 참가를 원하십니까? 참가를 원하시면 기어의 이름과 생년월일을 말씀해 주세요.
Korean is a cool language. I still like Japanese more, but Korean is cool.
암호는
무궁화 꽃이
Red light, green light.
피었습니다.
Are there people in the van? Sleepy people.
게임하는 데까지는
Tired or dead or something.
얼마나
Oh,
걸릴까요?
gassed. Yeah, that makes sense. You didn't notice the driver wearing a gas mask, though? Maybe he did, but if you're in it, you're in it. Where are you? Oh yeah, I've seen some of this. It's the big room with all the beds in it. I saw people playing a video game with some of this in it. I like the music though. Oh, that's got a very like the set design and art direction is very Willy Wonka meets Clockwork Orange or something. In the future, everybody's gonna have to wear those masks to avoid facial recognition cameras all over the planet.
아 지금 몇 명 왔는지 사람 쪽수 세시는 거예요?
아 그래 그러니까 말 시키지 말어.
영감님 저기 456명 왔네요.
Oh, you have one and 456.
오셨네?
Yeah,
나 꼴찌네.
first and last, and always.
그냥 세보는 거야. 의사가 그러는데 숫자 세는 거 치매에 좋대.
Keep that brain working.
얼마 안 남았어.
예?
의사가
dying.
그러는데 내 이 머릿속에
Seems like the older you get, the better it is to do like
내 종양.
more experimental things you wouldn't have done at a younger age. Because why not, right?
야, 널 여기서 다 만나네. 어할 데 없는 년 먹여주고 재워주고 기술까지 가르쳐줬더니
They work together. He's like a gang leader,
바친 게 더 많아.
independent. Okay, yeah. I was thinking maybe he adopted her or something. Independent? Yeah, I think she's an organization of some kind. Dude is beating on a girl in front of everybody and nobody's doing anything about it. All these useless men just
네가 뭐
watching.
유관순이냐? 그럼 나가서 태극기라도 흔들든가. 나 북한년이니까 인공기 흔들어야지.
Oh yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like some people in South Korea are kind of have negative thoughts about defectors from North Korea who come south. They have like beef for some reason.
저 쌍문동사는 성기훈인데요.
나 인연이랑 아직 얘기가 안 끝났는데.
예, 죄송한데 저도 이 자매님이랑
What are the chances that she'd be in here
급한
too?
용건이 좀 있어서요.
너 이 새끼 인연이랑 무슨 관계야?
네가 시켰냐? 내 돈 훔쳐오라고? 내 깡패가 사러 죽여!
Slick little pickpocket though. Pickpocket? Slick little pickpocket. That's, I don't know why that was difficult to get out. I gotta say, the jumpsuits with the masks look kind of cool. Ominous but friendly. A friendlier tyranny. Tyranny with a smile. Well, or without a smile, I guess.
진심으로 환영합니다. 여러분들은 앞으로 6일간 모두 6개의 게임에
6 games,
참가하시게
6
됩니다.
days.
6개의 게임을 모두 이긴 분들께는 그에게 상금이 지급됩니다. 여러분들을 이곳으로 모셔오는 과정은 보안 유지를 위해 어쩔 수 없이 취한 조치였을 뿐입니다. 게임이 끝나면
Yeah, since
모두
people can't
돌려드리겠습니다.
hold to their NDAs.
진행 요원들의 얼굴과 신상은 참가자들에게 공개하지 않는 것을 원칙으로 하고 있습니다. 게임의 공정한 진행과
Makes
비밀
sense.
유지를
Minimize
위한
risk.
조치입니다.
우리가 당신들 말을 믿어야 할 이유를 하나만 대봐.
You have no other choice.
218번 조상우 나이 46세 전직 기쁨증권 투자 2팀 팀장 고객 이해지금을 무단으로 되돌려
Everybody
주식
played that
상품과
game to get in there,
선물
I
옵션에
guess.
투자했다가 지금 이 자리에 계신 여러분들은 모두 감당할 수 없는 빚을 지고 삶의 벼랑 끝에 서 계신
Debt,
분들입니다. 저는 게임을 하고 여러분에게 약속된 돈을 드렸습니다. 여러분께서는 그런 저희를 믿고 지금 다시 선택의 기회를 드리겠습니다.
Ho, ho, ho. If you were screwed financially, would you do this?
쫓기며 쓰레기처럼 사시겠습니까?
I mean,
저희가 드리는 마지막 기회를 잡으시겠습니까?
what's the downside so far, right?
무슨 게임 합니까?
Because I've heard of the show, I know that somehow people end up dying, but they don't know that yet.
한 게임이 끝날 때마다 돼지 점통에 상금이 적립될 겁니다. 상금의 액수는 첫 번째 게임이 끝나고 모두에게 공개하겠습니다. 게임에 참가를 원하지 않는 분은 지금 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다.
Anybody gonna leave? Just those rules, huh? Okay. If a majority agree, the games can be ended. Is that what that said? Good luck convincing everybody in this. Is this a critique on democracy? God, look at this. You feel like all this is kind of everybody's future, some weird way? Every time, like, you enter someplace or something. I wonder how all this music is gonna go on with copyright on YouTube. Cool floor, bro. That setup is so interesting. And that lighting was really cool. It's like is it MC Escher? Is that what it is? MC Escher? And I think they did it in Labyrinth too, at the end of it. One of my favorite childhood movies. It's like I wanted to be David Bowie for years as a kid just because of that movie. He was so awesome. I wanted to be a Goblin King. Facial recognition for a mask that anybody can get a hold of. Okay, this is the place where I know people die. This is red light, green light.
사고 맞네. 야, 너 어떻게 된 거야? 네가 여기 왜 있어? 며칠 전에 너네 가게 갔었는데 너네 엄마가 너 해외 출장 갔다고 하던데.
This is kind of like all I know about
아까
this
그 소리 또
show.
뭐야? 네가 빚이 있어?
첫 번째 게임에 오신 여러분을
형 다음에 얘기해.
다시 한번 말씀드립니다. 참가자 여러분께서는
Wait a moment on the
운동장에서
field.
잠시 대기해 주시기 바랍니다.
I haven't seen a phone like that in ages.
This is the front man speaking. Preparations for the first game are complete.
The front man.
You can begin now.
Here we go, I guess. The games begin. He's got a nice little front row seat of his own. Oh, do you feel corralled, by the way? And they are outside, just corralled. Those are gulls. That's not like seagulls. There's that giant creepy doll, robot doll.
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다입니다. 술래가 무궁화 꽃이
The art
피었습니다를
department on
외치는
this is
동안
crazy.
전진할 수 있으며 이후에 움직임이 감지되면 탈락입니다.
Okay, so red light, stop moving, or you're eliminated. Eliminated.
술래의 눈을 피해 결승선에 들어오는
No judgment.
통과입니다.
5 minutes for the game. Now everybody's like, uh-oh, what have we done? I tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna want to not move after that thing says red light. Oh, those eyes twitching is creepy. Don't do that. Oh, that's a cool frame. Is this, are these auto turrets? Is this AI just eliminating everything that moves? Stepped on his head, that's crazy. And people are still trying to escape. Just don't move. You need a drink. How do you think the people on that field feel? Holy crap. Look at all those people.
다시 한번 말씀드립니다. 술래가 무궁화꽃이 피었습니다를 외치는 동안 전진할 수 있으며 이후에 움직임이 감지되면 탈락입니다.
So no running, because it's hard to stop from a run. You just better smooth as hell walk your ass across that field while you're allowed to move and predict the red light coming and stop. Eliminated is a bureaucratic way of putting that. And this guy's like, I'm dying anyway. All right, guys.
고개 돌리지 말고 들어. 그렇게 있으면 어차피 죽어. 내 생각에 저 인형이 동작 감지 장치야.
You think?
앞사람 등 뒤에 숨으면 감지되지 않아.
Oh, that's messed up too. Hide behind someone? Use them as a shield?
시간 없어.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of time. You gotta move. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. And you'd think that you can just stop and not move, right? But when something this traumatic happens and you're under that much pressure and stress, I feel like your body could just do anything uncontrollably. Like anything could happen. Oh, that's messed up. What are you gonna do? What can you do? You can't do anything. What's he supposed to do? This guy's just watching. Oh, it's a model. I like the use of jazz. It's nice. It's a nice song too. I wonder if this will be allowed in copyright. Man, the juxtaposition of that music, especially this song, watching all these people die, makes you feel some kind of way. Wow, it's such a good song, though. He's just got a big grin on his face. He doesn't care. He's like, let's go! Let's go! I'd be horrified by all this death, though. I mean, I'm just watching it and it's fake, and I'm still kind of horrified. Bye. And the crazy part is there are probably governments and groups and organizations out there that would have no problem doing this kind of thing. And if you think man can be ruthless, wait till you see what AI is capable of. Think unlimited capability, zero moral, ethical conscience. Only the objective. And the door. I feel weird that I'm like jamming out and having a good time with this happening. Oh, nice catch, bro. Talk about core strength. That's crazy. He should win a prize just for his ability to hold this guy.
I love you.
And the risk he took too, right? That's a good guy. Maybe not the brightest, but good. And they just made it. You know they had to make it. Or at least our main character. It would have been too Game of Thrones if they just executed the main character in the first episode. A little more hardcore than Game of Thrones. Elimination for those that didn't make it across the line. So you feel glad to have survived and guilty for surviving. Those were seagulls too. They are on the beach. On a tiny little island. End of the first episode. Damn. Okay. Wow. Let's talk about that. All right. Well, that was the first episode of Squid Game. That was really interesting. So I have mixed feelings about our main character. He seems like kind of a good-hearted, not so great guy. Obviously in a bad spot, you know, but now he's got to do whatever he can to kind of keep his daughter from moving to America. And I get it. That's a tough thing, you know what I mean? And it's not really cool of his wife, I don't think, to be just taking his daughter across the world, especially without saying anything about it. But I also can't help but think maybe if he'd been a better person, he could have avoided all this. But the show, it's okay. So visually, it's kind of beautiful. The music selections have been terrific. Juxtaposition of all the beautiful music with the kind of like messed up stuff happening is always a good decision. Our characters, we don't really know a lot of people yet, so the old guy seems like he's going to be in it at least for a little while and a focus of the show because of how much they were focusing on him. The other gentleman who grabbed our main character and saved his life at the end of the game, I hope he's in it more because he seems like he's probably going to be the moral compass maybe here. His buddy that was the lawyer or the stockbroker, I can't remember what it was that he was doing, but that ended up in all the debt and stuff. He is interesting. I'm not sure what to think about him. I'm sure we'll get to know him better. And the game, the whole concept is interesting. It's like, here's all this money, you're gonna win if you can play these games, and if you mess up during the games, you die. Easy concept, sure. But some of these rules were interesting. The fact that the majority can quit the game if they want to and save everybody's life is cool because you kind of might expect if you're reading into it that we're probably going to come to a point where there will be a vote on whether or not the game should end because people don't want to die, and there are going to be people who I would assume are going to be billed as greedy for wanting to continue to play the game because they themselves have nothing left to lose and everything to win. So is that like a critique on capitalism? Kind of like the individual aspirational nature of capitalism might leave you to be a little bit less caring about those around you? And if so, yeah, that might be a slightly fair point. If you're not a moral person, I can see how you could go that way in a capitalist system. And this might not be about this at all, and if you don't like economics or politics talk, this won't last much longer, but it's just kind of something I noticed, and I think it's kind of interesting because at the same time, there's also a lot of like heavy-handed authoritarianism and lack of individualism in the games itself, right? Everybody's in a uniform. Everybody sleeps together. It's all communal. It's all about the rules. There is no like personal stories that can save you or anything. It's you follow the rules, you survive. You don't follow the rules, you die. And there's something to be said about that too, right? Like the authoritarian nature of do as I say or you can't exist. So it seems to be like a critique of both of these things, like the negative aspects of a capitalist system and the brutal and horrifying aspects of a controlling authority that has a say over how things will be. Yeah, and I will choose freedom every time, by the way, just in case you're curious. I'm kind of curious to see where this goes, not just like for the entertainment of the show, but to see what kind of political message and economic message comes out of this show too, whether intended by the creators or not. Yeah, you don't have to mean for your art to say a particular thing in order for your audience to take that away from what they, what their experience of your art was. It's up to the audience to decide what they got out of it. And so, yeah, I'm curious to see what I get out of this. And I might just be overthinking it, and it's just, hey, play easy games, die if you don't pay attention. I kind of doubt that's how it is. So anyway, that's it. If you want to watch more of this with me, I would love for you to do that. I'm going to continue it. I'm just too curious not to. That will be coming along with The Haunting of Hill House that I'm currently at episode 2 on. Episode 3 will be coming soon, and episode 2 of this show will also be coming along with it. As always, if you liked it, like the video. If you want more updates, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you want more than you can get here on YouTube, you can click the link in the description below to have access to the full unedited reactions along with free merchandise. Free merchandise. Okay, yeah, it's Patreon, guys, MrResident. Bye.